joksan. It's Henry, the man that we talked about in the first leg on this right-hand side. And, well, he's found him early on here, right from the kickoff. 1.5 minutes in, 2 minutes in, and what a start for
chance. And also Ronaldo Nazario R9 showing his power. I mean, he is so strong there, using his body and finding him out there in a great position, but only to hit the post. Maybe if we saw a timed finishing there, it might have had a go in, but Tor this time a little bit lucky, and he's still in it. It's still even Stevens here, 3-3. And we're also going to see maybe some changes here from Tor. He was not happy about something, but joksan here will get the corner still.
No subs, obviously only 16 minutes, so very, very early. You see another corner for that one. He's just headed out of play, this time towards the front post. Hullet it was again as the target. joksan has kept a hold of possession from that. Just trying to pull a few players out, try and reduce the congestion there in that area in front of the box. Make it possible to have a shot on goal.
Also seeing here some tweets that we want to see joksan's tactics, but we just told you it's 4-2-3-1. He's playing balance. He has about 5 depth and 5 width, and he's using about the same in attack, with slightly increased players in box around 7, and that is what is working very well here for joksan. He's also, of course, using getting behind for the strikers and cut passing lanes for his CDMs, and also to cover center, and this will give him a good chance.
Possible there, but the last foot in, I think, from Tor's Hullet. Now he's the one trying to break with a little bit of pace behind it as well. There's space up on this top side. That is Pele who takes the shot, and that was a hit and hope moment.
Yeah, that was a very long distance, but we've seen him seeing shots like this go in before in the tournament, and Tor just thought, why not? I will just try to surprise joksan, and he did hit the perfect timing, but it was just too far out. And also I'm going to mention that, of course, almost 90% of the pros are using stay at the back for the wing backs, because simply pro players are so good at countering, and you don't want to be left in a 3 versus 2 situation in the defense.
Vieira now. Cruyff on the edge of the box will feed it through to Hullet, who's going to instantly put it in there, and it's Ronaldo who bang in the centre of goal. The goalkeeper was there and able to tip it over. Any kind of direction on that one with that kind of power and that distance, you feel like it's in.
Yeah, and he's getting frustrated now, joksan, because he feels that he maybe would have been, should have been in the lead. Because here also the stats that he is having the possession, he's also having the chances, but the Tor just keeps defending very well and keeps making the saves here with his Champions League Neuer, who has really been absolutely amazing for him in the net.
And Tor, you know, you watch it on camera and it just seems so relaxed.
Yeah, he seems very calm, and he's also trying a lot of different tactics. Once again, changing to something different here. He started out with the 4-2-3-1, went to the 4-4-2 defensive, and now he's trying something new. He is also not happy how joksan is, well, you can see, simply dominating here the game on the pitch.
R9 turns into Tor's man though. Now talking, have a bit of percentage, something that is not a bit of percentage, a bit of possession is the word I'm looking for. Something that he's not really had a whole lot of.
Yeah, and it looks like he's actually going back to the 4-2-3-1 wide, which I think is a very wise choice, because that is what brought him here to this console final. And this will also give him some relief in the build-up, having a wider structure in the attack, and of course having the left and right mid helping out in the build-up play and also helping out in the defense.
Vieira quickly as Tor loses it. Joksan again pushing things down. Finally does get away. And now Tor just not had a lot of time on the ball to even begin. He has time to turn, threads into Hullet from close range, and he spins. Keeper has to put it over. And now the corner coming in, taken short to Pele at the front post. There's a man at the back. Let's not forget the goal from him was that back stick for Henry.
And that was an amazing chance, but it is Sergio Ramos winning that battle against Cristiano Ronaldo. And you don't see Cristiano losing a lot of aerial duels in FIFA 19. He also got a boost actually to his height. I believe he was 6'1" in FIFA 18, and now he is 6'2", which will even make him more lethal here in the air. But Ramos stops him, and it's a great chance for Joksan.
It seemed a little slow to take the shot there. That corner finding Vieira deep inside the box. This is a good through ball. It's Henry, but his options are less than limited even. He's going to have to track all the way back here. Does find CR7. Now Hullet. Pele. R9 is there. Who is the man to take the shot? Will it be Pele? Oh, that one just getting away from him. Will it trickle out? No, I think he can keep it in. He does. And well, he's just muscled off the ball. Referee says that is enough for now. And it remains 1-0 here for Tor in this second leg, and all tied up still.
Yeah, and Joksan checking that the formation switch, and it was correctly the 4-2-3-1 wide that the Tor switched to. And I didn't really understand why he changed from it, because that is really how he has been playing the best FIFA here with this choice, the 4-2-3-1 wide. And this will also kind of make it more difficult for Joksan, because his defense always seems so structured, so compact, but having this wide formation that Tor is choosing is simply also dragging out his defenders out of their positions, and that is what gives Tor the space. So I definitely think he should try to play something wide. He made I think a mistake starting out this game with 4-2-3-1 narrow, because that is not the way to beat Joksan's defense.
So, second half of the second leg. This is where it really comes to crunch time. A PlayStation final here from the FUT Champions Cup in Bucharest. Joksan, the man who snatched the lead at the end of the first half, only to fall behind after mere minutes in this second leg. Finds himself with some early possession. Again, get yourself settled down in game. Here is CR7, turns inside. Where is his option? Lay it off there to Vieira, or maybe even better to Eusebio, who takes the shot. Cannon back out from the defense. His pressure isn't off yet. Joksan with now R9 and Vieira passing it around.
You can see he has all his players behind the ball. All 10 players are behind the ball now. It is amazing to see this defensive sacrifice and the defensive mindset from Tor trying to stop Joksan here. But he also uses this technique to cut off the passing lanes, which I believe Joksan could use trying some more long shots, because he leaves him also a lot of time on the ball. But Joksan is trying to just open up his defense with passes, which is not working at the moment, and perhaps he should try to have some more courage in the attack and go for the long shots. But at the same time, we have Tor, who is amazing with the goalkeeper movement. And well, looking at this game, we understand how Tor how he reached the final, because he is really hard to beat in the defense, and when it comes to the final third of the pitch, it seems like he's always creating something dangerous. We'll see what he can do now with about the 30 minutes left here in this second leg.
And a lot more possession here for Tor, something that seems to really have been his style, as he will be cueing a pause, maybe after a goal. Let's see about that one. Again, the build-up is slow, and Not afraid to go all the way back to the halfway line. Will be tackled out by Eusebio. That should be a Tor throw-in, though. He's just going to check out.
I believe this is pass number 4 or 5 for Tor.
Yep.
He's been very, very active with his changes here. A very tactical player. I think he will only do some substitutions now, trying to bring on some fresh legs. I think he shouldn't change anything with his formation choice, because he is getting back to control in this game, and it's actually joksan who is struggling a bit. We can see also that he's starting to look a bit frustrated.
Yeah.
And Tor just keeps looking very, very calm.
Seems to be a little stressed here. Those joksan, which, you know, you've not had the ball for a while here. Seems like a good 15 or so in-game minutes. Finally, though, he will get possession back. Let's see what he can do with it. Mateus, of course, fresh legs there for joksan. Placing Vieira just minutes ago. Pele was also an addition that he brought in with that last round of subs. There is Pele.
That's
finding
a good pass.
space. Mateus here. We've seen him score already today. And, well, it was again a high-powered shot up towards the left-hand side. And the keeper able to just smash that one behind for a corner.
And he is once again pausing the game here, Tor. It is once again something that he is seeing that he is not happy with. And that was a great, great chance. Maybe the wrong player to find himself in that position. It was Mateus. But once again, we saw how well Tor is moving his goalkeeper.
Yeah.
It is really, really impressive here. We'll see what he will change. This time, he will bring on some fresh legs.
Henry going out there. Oh, there's a header as well again. Just tipped over. Eusebio coming on for Tora. Ball swung in towards a penalty spot. I was going to say Neuer already out for that one. There's loads of Mateus on for Henry for Tora as well. So Mateus on for both players. Here is Eusebio knocking it back towards Mateus. There's a fair amount of space, but he's not dealt with that one. Maybe a bit of a panic moment for Tor coming forward.
And that was also a pretty poor touch there from his sub, Mateus, which gave joksan a chance to find back his positions in the defense.
Of course, after this PlayStation final, we'll be moving over to the Xbox final, where Ajax Danny will be taking on F2 Tex. Certainly don't want to be missing that one.
It's a good chance.
Here. Shot comes off and it's in for joksan. He levels it up here in the second leg, which puts him on aggregate 4-3 in the lead. 79th minute as well. That does not leave a lot of time here for Tor.
Yeah, this is very good. One-touch passes, 1-2 quick turns here from CR7, and finding that near post finish actually through the legs of Walker. A bit unfortunate for Tor. But it was a nice build-up there from joksan, just trying to speed up the tempo and finding this time the green timing and scoring. And have, well, it is a great position. 10 minutes left. Can he keep this?
We'll see. The second half has had a lot of possession for Tor. I see there again a bit of a look through strategies. Tor, he knows now that he has to make a move. That, you know, that defensive play style, all well and good, but he's got goals to score. Otherwise, it's over for him.
Yeah, this is a real chess match. I think this might be a new tournament record for the most passes here from Tor. He's once again going to try something different, of course. Going here actually with 4-3-3 false 9. He has tried a lot of formations in this matchup, and we'll see here if this can be his lucky one.
Well, he's got about 8 minutes plus stoppage time. Let's say 10 in-game minutes here to come back in this final game on the PlayStation. 1,500 points for the winner, and of course a chance to play against the Xbox winner for that big prize as well. Here is CR7. joksan loses the ball though. Time is slipping away for Tor. He knows that he needs to start building up for his next attack. Here is now CR7, Mateus. Got a man in space here in the middle. That was Hulle. He's kept a hold of it, only just, but it was well done in the end. We're switching play over towards Alexandro. Now Mateus, his pass though, not good enough. Snuffed out by Joksan. 87.5 minutes gone. That will be kept in play as well. All he needs to do is keep a hold of the ball, and that's a great way to do it. Possibly Neuer coming out here with the header, and that may well just speed things up for Tor. 89.5 gone.
I think this is the last chance also for Tor. He must try to keep possession, but he loses it, and now Joksan can get this
and there's a
last
big
chance.
Hole in the defense. Pele gonna come thundering on through. Is
For
he gonna
the
take the shot? He does, but it's tipped away by Neuer. But the corner, nonetheless, with 4-3, the lead here for Joksan should be enough. All he needs to do is keep the ball up there, let those 2 minutes completely run out, and then he can do whatever he wants. He gets another corner, the final whistle.